Hi Aries, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today we'll be getting you some messages. Let's see what's going on in your energy and what your angels and guides would like to tell you at this time. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? Here we go. All right, Aries, let's see what the cards want to tell you today. We've got Strength, Two of Pentacles, the Wheel, Ten of Wands, Judgment. All right, Aries, it looks like you got a big decision here. You might be juggling too much. You might have to decide to put something down, but it kind of feels like you have to make a very important decision here. And they're saying be brave, have the strength and the courage to face your fears and to make the decision that's best for you. I feel like the overall energy is the Wheel, so you have good luck, good fortune on your side, so things should work out for you with no problem. Not should, they will. But I feel like you've been carrying a heavy burden, and now it's time. It's time to put something down. You're almost at the finish line. So the faster you make this decision, I feel like the better off you'll be. Judgment's taking a look at things, taking a look at what you've done so far, maybe how far you've come, the things that you've been doing, the things that have been going wrong. And it's like taking a look at it and seeing what to do next and how to do it better. You know, I always reference the sports instant replay, because you get to see how you acted, the things that you did, and what you did wrong, and how to perfect the game, like how to do it better, how to make yourself perform better. So I feel like that's kind of what you're doing right now. You're at a point where you're feeling the burden. You know something's got to give. You're just afraid to let go of something, it feels like. Have the strength to do it. Have the strength to do it. Be brave. Face those fears. Everything's going to work out for you. You have the Wheel here, so everything will work out. Let's get you some more cards. The Hermit, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Magician. All right. So I feel like now's the time to go in hermit mode a little bit, to dig deep, go inside, look for answers within. You're not going to find your answers on the outside world. You're going to find them within. You need to figure out what is best for you. So if you've been taking on too much, you got to lighten the load. You don't got to do anything. I know I say that, but you have free will. You could do whatever you want. I say that a lot. You got to, but you don't got to do anything. Tarot's just here for advice. But anyway, I feel like you want to lighten the load. I feel like you're ready to move on. You're just afraid of the consequences of that. But I'm going to tell you right now, there might be a little bit of heartache involved. You have Three of Swords. But you're going to come out okay. You really are. You're going to be in magician mode. After you decide all this, like after you figure out what you want, what's best for your highest good, what's best for you, not what's best for those around you. This is a me situation here. You got to figure out what's best for you. I feel like you're going to manifest a really, like a better future, an easier time. I don't know what your situation is, but I feel like you're manifesting something that's going to be better for you. You're going to be more in alignment with it. And that's not to say that what you have or what you've gone through wasn't in alignment for you at one time. It probably was. But I think now you've outgrown it. It's time to move on, or it's time to let something go. It's time to put yourself first here. And like I said, there might be some heartache surrounding it, and it might not be your heartache. Because if you're letting go of a relationship, it's going to be somebody else's heartache, it feels like. I mean, it might be yours a little bit. And, maybe you feel the burden of that. Maybe you don't want to carry that burden, that it's your fault that you're going to break somebody's heart. Aries, that's really not your problem. I know that sounds harsh and cold, but it's not. Other people's feelings are not your problem. Your feelings, your actions, they're your problem. So, if you're feeling a heavy burden, if you're feeling like you're juggling too much, or you're taking too much on, or it's time for a change, the energy's with you now. It's time for a change. And you can manifest something amazing into your life at this point. So I'm going to say keep moving forward. Even if it stings a little or it's hurting somebody else. This doesn't have to be a love situation. This could be in business. It could be, you're taking on too much. Maybe you're thinking about changing jobs. Because, the stress in your life is too much right now. Whatever. It doesn't matter what your situation is. What this card reading is telling you, that it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to move on here. And it's time for you to do what's best for you. But first you got to know what that is. So make sure you're digging deep, okay? Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. So, all right, so joy's coming to you, and maybe that's what you're manifesting. You're just manifesting happier times, a time where you can look at the world with childlike eyes, and see the wonderful things, see the miracles and everything. That's what we should be doing every day, but as adults, we don't always do that. We don't always see the wonder in the world. We don't always get that beautiful, excited moments, unless, we change our thinking and we create those moments. But I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're manifesting a happier time for yourself. And I really do feel like it's coming. Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. So if this has something to do with business, you just got your green light. Go ahead. They want you to move on it. It's for you. Okay? And even if this reading is not about a business situation, then you got a side note here. You got a bonus. All right, here we go. Detachment. With detachment, you will finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So when we let go of something, when we're wanting something so badly, but we release it, we let it go, when we're not so attached to it, that's when it comes in. So for example, say I want to be rich. I want to have lots of money in my bank account, and I want it really, really badly because I could do so many good things with all that money. I really could. But if I let it go, if I detach myself from the thought of wanting to have that money so badly, if I'm like, that money would be great, but I'm okay where I'm at. I'm okay. My life is not miserable. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I've got enough right now. When we let that go, guess what comes in? Some surprising money comes in somehow. Maybe you win the lottery. Maybe you get an unexpected check in the mail. Maybe you get a promotion or a raise that you weren't expecting. It comes in when we let go of it. So whatever you're wanting, you can tell the universe that you want it. You can be in magician mode, but you can't hold on to it too tightly. You got to say, this is what I want. This would be great, but I'm okay if it doesn't happen. And that's when I'll come in. All right. Let's see what else we got. Intuition. Trust your intuition. So go with your gut feeling, despite what anybody else thinks. Trust your own intuition when you're making your decisions and you're deciding what to do. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so there might be some kind of argument or some kind of, battle, some kind of conflict here. Because you're making a decision that's best for you, not what's best for somebody else. So there might be a fiery climax, a fiery fight. Somebody might, be very upset with you, or you might be breaking somebody's heart. It is what it is. We got to do what's best for ourselves. And I know sometimes that sounds very selfish, but you can't live your life for anybody else. You have to live your life for you. So you have to choose joy for yourself. And again, I'm saying you have to, but you know what I mean. You don't have to do anything with your free will. But that's what you should do. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you're moving from one relationship to go find your happiness in somebody else, make the effort. If you're staying in your relationship and this is all about a business move, then make the effort in your personal life as well. Make sure you're staying in balance. Okay? Alright, let's get... So excuse me. I always yawn when I read, and I apologize. I hate it. But it's, it's me clearing out energy. It's my body clearing out energy. We're going to get you a love card, a love advice card, just for those of you who are curious about it. And if you're not, then don't worry about it. It's only one card. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. All right, well, that doesn't necessarily have to be for love, but it is a love card, so you take it for how it resonates for you, but it could be a new start in business. All right, but live your dreams passionately. That's what Source wants from us. That's what the divine is calling us to do, is to live passionately and find our joy. All right, I'm going to get you a Dreams of Gaia tarot card. Now, these aren't traditional tarot. They're a little different. I will read from the book, but the book's very lengthy, so I'm not going to read everything, but we'll see what comes out, okay? You've got the Wisdom card. So I think that's kind of like the Hermit. Kind of. All right. The Hermit's 9, so this is a 10, so let's see. Wisdom, it means knowledge, understanding, awareness, self-knowledge, illumination, introspection, withdrawal, insight, and common sense. All right. So, while a person can have great knowledge, if they have no understanding, that knowledge will not make them wise. An individual may possess a great capacity to retain facts and information, but lack the ability to truly process what they've learned. About comprehension. Some say wisdom cannot be learned from a book. It is sometimes that is learned through experience. True wisdom is born of understanding our experiences. Okay. So, what do they want to know? To grow in a... Wait a minute. They're just saying they want you to live a productive life. So if your life is not productive at this time, if you feel stagnant, if you feel like you're not moving forward, if you feel like the situation you're in is not right for you, that's not productive. That's not productive for you because you're not learning and growing from it. So even though this situation, this decision, this moving on, this lightening your load, whatever this is for you, if it causes you or somebody else some pain, it's going to be worth it because you're going to learn from that. You're going to grow from that. They want you to keep moving forward. They want you to keep the momentum flowing. The energy always, always moves. So if you're stuck, you're missing out. So we got to get you unstuck so that you can move forward and live a happy, joyful, productive life. All right, so that's what they want for you, Aries. That was what that advice card was about. And let me pull you a few charms. Okay, we got an ugly bug. Now for me, my ugly bug is always about not judging a book by its cover because it could be very, very ugly, but it's pure gold on the inside. So it's valuable. So just keep that in mind. I don't know how that resonates for you, but if it does, it does. If it doesn't, leave it. You got a nice big heart here, so there's love here. You might have a new love, or you might be going towards new love. There is a change that needs to happen. We need to make a change, okay? And I feel like you got the light bulb here, so you had a light bulb moment where you're like, all right, I got to make a move. It's okay. You need to adapt to a new situation, and that's okay. Again, your angels are here, loving you, supporting you, guiding you. And finally, you got the little magic mushroom. So this new experience, I feel, is going to be magical for you. It's going to be an eye-opener. It's going to be, you know, what you need. It's going to be for your highest good. So, you know what you got to do, Aries. Do what's best for you. But give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment because all of those things help me. And I appreciate you when you do that. Until next time, love and light.